I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Salute the Bucks Nation. Salute the friends and family. Y'all know we here to talk about what's going on in Minnesota right now between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Minnesota Timberwolves in a tight game. The others are fighting today. The others are fighting today, y'all. We are up by 1 point with a minute 19 left. We had no Dame today. We had no Giannis today. So it was up to the others to go ahead and fight valiantly today. And I thought that they were fighting valiantly today. I also want to give a shout out to the bench for putting up almost 50 points for the bench today for the Milwaukee Bucks. So that was great to see. Obviously, we had some peaks and valleys in this game. We started off strong in the first quarter, and then the second quarter we lost a lot of momentum with Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez in the game at the same time. Bobby Portis is a black hole offensively and absolutely atrocious defensively, and we allowed them to get back in the game. They went on some like 15-0 run or something like that. The starter when Bobby came in the game, but we were able to hold together and at least take a lead going into halftime. And then usually our worst quarter, the third quarter, we kind of held pat, 19 points. So this was a very interesting game to watch. I'm starting to see the value of Kyle Kuzma as well, of the way he's getting to the basket. And we got to start showing love to Gary Trent Jr. He played well tonight, very well tonight. Salute to you, Leo. 34 bucks. Appreciate you. Appreciate you following, bro. Salute to you. Salute to you. Hit that like button. Appreciate y'all tapping in. As you come in, please hit the like button. It helps other Bucks fans find the content. Really appreciate y'all. So 59 seconds left right now. Bucks still up 1 point. So let's see if we can hold on, y'all. Torian Prince has played solid today, 11 points. Besides that last layup attempt or whatever he was trying to do that was crazy, he played well today. Kyle Kuzma's played very solid, 7 of 17 at this point. His free throw shooting is definitely a problem. I think that the free throw shooting of Giannis and Kuzma could possibly hurt us down the line because neither one of them are a good free throw shooter, but they're always getting to the free throw line. So that's something we need to monitor moving forward is Kyle Kuzma and Giannis's free throw shooting. But nonetheless, Kyle Kuzma 11 rebounds, 4 assists. He did have 4 turnovers, 19 points. Brook Lopez had 9 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. The 7 rebounds is I guess good for it being Brook. Andre Jackson Jr. hit a 3 today. He looked a little bit more vibrant offensively, is trying to get to his spots, but he still doesn't have the confidence that I want to see in Andre Jackson Jr. He passes up a lot of good shots. A lot of good shots. Ryan Rollins struggled today from the field. He really couldn't get going. 2 of 12, 0 of 4 from 3, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 points. Bobby Portis with another slow game. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers. And like I said, he was a major reason that when we were up 15 or 16, that Minnesota got back into it. Bobby's defense is terrible. And the way he plays offense, he slows the game down so much. He takes other people out of the rhythm because he doesn't move the basketball. He just doesn't. Bobby just doesn't play smart basketball on either end of the court. He has no type of awareness when to pass someone the ball, who to pass someone the ball. It's just crazy. Just crazy. Appreciate you, AB. We get to your super chat in a minute, bro. Appreciate you. And we didn't have our best shooting night tonight. 43% from the field, only 12 of 30 from 3, 11 of 14 from the free throw line. And today we're much better turning over the ball. We only had 12 turnovers today, so that was good to see. We did have 7 steals, only 1 block, 24 assists. You guys know how I feel about assists. We got to be close to 30 to pull it off, in my opinion. The Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert got way too many easy putback buckets for people not boxing out or not having awareness. Rudy Gobert got way too many easy buckets. 20 of 14 for Rudy Gobert is unacceptable in my opinion. He's a 9.9 rebound guy. There's no way he should have this type of big boy double-double on us. if we were playing smarter basketball. He had 20 points, and y'all know how I feel about Nas Reed. He played well today, couldn't hit from three, but he played well. Also had a double-double, 19 points, 13 rebounds, and the Bucks are down by 2 points now. 101, 99, 38 seconds left. Anthony Edwards had a volume shooting tonight, 10 of 31. It's crazy. The NBA is crazy. Anthony Edwards took 31 shots. Half of them are from three. What are we doing in today's NBA? What is wrong with you, Anthony Edwards? 4 of 16? You took 16 threes? Crazy. Anyway, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 28 points. But like I said, volume shooting. Joe Ingles played against his old team today. Didn't do anything. 3 points. Terrence Shannon Jr. Looks like to be a nice young player. He has 11 points. Bucks and Timberwolves are tied 1-1. 10.9 seconds left. Let's go, Bucks. As you can see, they did not shoot well today. 38%, 23% from the three, 86% from the free throw line. Rebounding, obviously, they're going to have the advantage. They have athletic bigs. We don't have that. And the Bucks trying to hold on here. Let's get to these team stats, too. Come on, let's go, Bucks. We're shooting better from the field. We're shooting more efficient from the three-point line. They're better from the free throw line. Obviously, rebounding again is a major issue with this team. Let's go, Bucks! Up by 1. Let's go, Bucks! Offensive rebounding again is a problem. 15 offensive rebounds today for the Timberwolves. 44 defensive rebounds. They have 27 assists to our 24. We've conceded 14 points off turnovers to their 15, 34 points in the paint to 56. How are they getting 56 points in the paint? Y'all told me that Brook Lopez was a great defender. Y'all told me that Brook Lopez defend the rim. How's he defending the rim when we're getting 56 points in the paint, giving up? Let's go, Bucks! Ah! Let's go, Bucks! Yeah! We beat a fully staffed Minnesota Timberwolves team with our G League team. Let's go, Bucks! They killed us on the rebounds. They killed us in the paint, but it wasn't enough. The bench won this game today, friends and family. Salute to the Milwaukee Bucks bench. Valiant effort. Valiant effort by the Bucks today. Valiant effort. Undermanned, and we came out and we fought. I'm proud of the Bucks today. I'm very proud of how we played today. Very proud. And not too bad. 5 people in double figures, almost 7. So it was a lot of balanced scoring in this game for the Bucks. So I'm okay with that. Obviously, Ryan Rollins struggled. Bobby Portis, I just don't like Bobby Portis. And then Kevin Porter Jr., 11 points. And I told y'all Kevin Porter Jr. is going to be a solid contributor for our Milwaukee Bucks. Great win by the Bucks on the road. Take some momentum going into All-Star break. That's what I'm talking about. But Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez are a problem. They are holding this team back from their true potential. I'm going to tell y'all that. I'm going to scream it from the rooftops. Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis both are holding this team back. 2 out of the 3 Stooges are holding this team back. I'm keeping it real, y'all. If y'all think differently, tell me in the chat. Because I just don't see how they benefit this team. I'm being serious. I just don't see it. Cool little player, but I just don't see the benefit. We got to find a way in the offseason to get some more athleticism in the big positions. We just have to. Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis are cones out there, y'all. They're definite cones. Damn, this was a gutsy win by the Bucks. This was definitely a gutsy win. Salute to the Bucks. Great win by the Bucks. Great win. Final score 103-101. Let's see who in the comment section. Before we get into it, AB, appreciate the 199 super chat, bro. Hope y'all get the W. And we did. Salute to you, AB. What up, Derek Stevenson? What up, Boy Mommy? What up, Trina? What up, Mia Kim? What up, Derek Stevenson, Robert Brooks? God got me. The homie Dre West in the building. What's good? What up, Patricia P? Salute. Appreciate you, Chris B. What's good? Shout out to Ohio. Luke Lipinski in the building. What's good, Kenny Mack? What up, Kenny Mack? Nicholas Hazlitt in the building. What up, Milwaukee Ray? What's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Jeff Riley in the building. Shout out to the OC. Appreciate you, Brandon King Carter. What's good? Francis, what's good? Greg Delaney, what's good? Tito, what's good? Appreciate y'all all tapping in to celebrate this Bucks win going into the All-Star break. Jimmy Roller, what's good? Well, thank you, ma'am. Shout out to Robin Walker Murphy. Appreciate the $20 super chat. Love this community. Hey, we trying to build something great here, Rob. I really appreciate the $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And we just try to have an open environment here where Bucks fans can feel safe to say what they want to say and express themselves in a constructive fashion and receive feedback in a constructive fashion. This is exactly how things are supposed to go. Appreciate you, Robin Walker Murphy. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. I'm telling you, I'm trying to build a safe haven for Bucks fans for you to get on here, get on the turn your camera on, say your piece in the chat. We usually get to all the comments at one way or the other. This is complete community participation of what we're building here, and that's why we're called friends and family. Appreciate you. Shout out everybody else up in here. We're gonna get to some of these comments. What up, Foreign Lynn? Good to see you, ma'am. Appreciate you tapping in. Gibson Nicholas, Mr. Bahamas, what's good in the building? Mr. 414, what's good? Rigo, good to see you. Kenny Mack said, hit that like button. I like that comment. Tell him, Kenny Mack, hit the like button. We put the best content out on YouTube that's Bucks focused. Y'all know what we do here. Y'all know what we do. What up, humble one? I appreciate you tapping in. Bucks fan, what's good? Appreciate you. Oh, my homie tapping in from Twitch. Shout out to you, bro, tapping in from Twitch. I know most of y'all don't know, but I actually stream on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. So somebody tapping in from Twitch is dope. Salute to you, bro. Tapping in from Twitch. Appreciate you. Let's get to some of these comments. Y'all see what y'all talking about out here. Let me start up here, get to some of these comments. The homie Brandon King Carter said we definitely going to get our respect back. Absolutely. Francis said the Bucks need to lock in. They locked in long enough to get this win. I was very scared in that second quarter when the wheels were coming off, but I got to give this team credit for showing some intestinal fortitude and grit to pull this win out. This was against a fully loaded Minnesota team. Minnesota wasn't dealing with no injury beside Dante DiVincenzo, and he's a real role player. The Bucks were without their top two scorers, and we found a way to beat a quality opponent in the Minnesota Timberwolves. This team should be commended for that. We definitely should be commended for that. Derek Stevenson said Glenn Rivers actually chewing a player out. I thought I was seeing things. I did see Glenn Rivers chastise a player. I did see him look more engaged tonight. I will give Glenn Rivers that. I'm still not satisfied, but I will see that I saw some more intensity in coaching from Glenn Doc Rivers tonight. I will say that. Patricia P, that's all we need to do moving forward. What up, Reg? Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Thank you. Patricia P said, just keep it being aggressive and sharing the ball. That's the key. That was the key to us getting that 15-point lead, was us sharing the ball. The sharing stopped once Bobby entered the game because Bobby feels that he should shoot every time he touches the ball. Can't stand Bobby. Nicholas Hazlitt said, I said, yo. What up, Nick? Jeff Riley said TP is not good, inconsistent. I'll have to push back on that, Jeff. I think we've gotten some good production from Taurean Prince. I think he's been pretty solid this year. And even today, 4 of 9, 3 of 5, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. What else you want Taurean Prince to do? I feel like that's a solid game for Taurean Prince. Respectfully. Milwaukee Ray said Brook got 2 rebounds since halftime. Hey, Brook is. I don't like Brook on this team. I think Brook hurts this team more than he helps this team. He takes very poor 3-point shots. He doesn't want to go in the post. Brook should not be on this roster. And I know there's nothing that can happen now, but in the offseason, I don't want to hear one person. Now, I will ban you if you say that we need to re-sign Brook Lopez because he does not help this roster. He's too old, too slow to keep up with the modern NBA. Period. And that's real talk. Francis said Coach Doc is terrible coaching. I just don't know if he has the awareness that we need, but I did see him at least engaging with players today. At least I saw that. I just want this team to be engaged and a coach that looks like he's trying to adjust and make the team play better. It's like you keep seeing the same mistakes. Bobby not passing the ball. Brook is star scream on defense. All he does is retreat, retreat, retreat. That's all Brook Lopez does. And if you're supposed to be a rim defender, you're supposed to stand tall in the paint and give resistance. Brook provides no resistance defensively. Bobby Portis, your team is in trouble, friends and family, when your bigs cannot provide any type of defensive resistance. You have a ceiling on your roster. Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis both are the reason we have a serious ceiling on this team because of how inept both of them are defensively and offensively. And I'm keeping it real. Marjan Crime, what's good, bro? Cool's looking aggressive. That's one thing I like about Cool. Cool, I don't care if he's hitting the free throws or not. Just like with Giannis, but what I love about Kyle Kuzma puts pressure on the rim, friends and family. He is attacking. We need more of that, of people attacking, putting pressure on the rim, get into the paint, get into the free throw line. We need more of that than settling for 30-foot jumpers. Brook Lopez, you big goofy. Rand, oh my God, bro, what's good? Interesting name. I'm liking what I'm seeing in I think Kevin Porter Jr. settling down his game a bit. I like Kevin Porter Jr. Appreciate you tapping in from Twitch too, bro. I know what you meant. I figured it out. I got you, bro. I got you. Kenny Mack said Darvin Ham is the next coach for this team. Interesting. Okay. All right. We're going to see about that. And that's the problem. You say that all the time. How many lives do you say something to that magnitude, Dre West, Dumb Brook, or something like? Aren't you getting tired, Dre West? Aren't you getting tired? Isn't this getting out of hand with Brook? Ridiculous. Jimmy Roller said, yeah, Rudy is mediocre at best, and he had a big boy double-double. That's my problem. He's one of the softest bigs in the NBA, and he looked like a force down there today, clearing out the boards, putbacks, everything that should never happen. But when you got bigs that are made out of Charmin, that's what happens. No strays, ENT in the building. What's good, bro? Our favorite op. I'm sure some slick one-liners will be coming in hot soon. Monolado's like, this game was making me so nervous. Yeah, I feel you, bro. What up, Monolando? Shout out to Toronto. Mr. 414, I see you. Yeah, this game was definitely crazy, Trina. Definitely crazy. But the Bucks got through it. I mean, we gotta give them credit for pulling this off. We gotta give them credit. They did enough. Was it sexy? Was this a sexy win? No. This was a tough, grinded out, every possession mattered, and we made stops when we needed to make a stop, and we pulled off the win. That's what's important. And now we have at least going into the All-Star break on a winning streak that we could come back out of. And now it doesn't seem so bad for Giannis resting. Dame resting. I think that was smart by the coach. They clearly watching the podcast. Shout out to them. But I'm glad that we won. I'm also happy that Dame and Giannis are resting because they're gonna probably be paying heavy minutes on the back half of this season to keep us afloat. Because right now we're looking like, if we're being realistic, friends and fam, we're looking like a 500 team. We win one, we lose one. We win two, we lose two. We're looking like a 500 team, and I'm hoping that this rest that Dame and Giannis are getting will allow them, and over the All-Star break, I know they'll be playing, but obviously it's at a different speed and intensity at the All-Star game, that they can come back out and help carry this team, because we're going as far as Giannis and Dame can take us, along with Kyle Kuzma being our third option. So we're going to need heroic performances from them, and we're going to need Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis to play like men at some point to help this team. Bobby Portis has to play like a man that has some common sense. Brook Lopez has to start being strong in the post. Brook is trying to have a sexy game for whatever reason. Turnaround jumpers, all this weird stuff. We need a physical big. We need you to be physical. I don't know if that's possible for you or not, Brooke, but we need a physical big, because we get in the playoff. Karl Anthony Towns and them ain't gonna be playing with y'all. Evan Mobley ain't gonna be playing with y'all. So they got to get this locked in now. And like I said, March is around the corner. Winter is coming. Also, for people staying in Wisconsin, I hope everybody's safe. We got a lot of snow today. I hope everybody is all good. Because I knew they said it was gonna snow. I didn't know it was gonna be this consistent. So I hope everybody's good. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Like I said, weather is very suspect in Wisconsin right now, but we out here. What up, Sadowski? Kenny Mack said G League, let's go. Right. Hey, the G League roster's out there putting work. Hey, Gary Trent Jr. has been balling since 2025 started. Gary Trent Jr. has been extremely, extremely impressive. He's been one of our best production players off of the bench. I really, really, really like the way Gary Trent Jr. is playing, and the confidence that he's playing with. He's playing with a lot of confidence. Link is in the chat. Let me put the link in the chat too. Pass tap you with in a minute. Link in the chat for those who want to join. Bill Wilson, what's good? What up, Carrie? What up, Gerard Tolliver? What up, my dude? Appreciate you tapping in. Lil Rob in the building. Curtis, what's good? D-Code 123. What up, Pronte? Isaiah Williamson. D Gibbs, what up, bro? Good to see you. Milwaukee Black, what's good? What up, Pam? Milwaukee Black said any coach who plays Brook, Lopez, and Bobby at the same time while having a younger center on the bench who can jump off the gym should lose his coaching license. Facts. Facts. It's criminal what he's doing to Sims. Criminal. Kerry said big win, no Dame, no Giannis. Facts. Janet MOC squad in here. The queens of the chat are representing heavy in here today. Salute to the queens of the chat. Janet MOC said we got the win even without PC. That wasn't needed. Come on, Janet. You better than that, Janet. Shout out to Janet. Pam said, yes, Doc is looking a little lost. I agree. Nemesis, what's good? Exactly. The bench won us this game. They were the difference maker in today's outcome. Salute to the bench. Played very, very well. Carried us. I think we got about 50 points from the bench today. What up, John Hassel? I like Kevin Porter Jr.'s willingness to run the offense and be a threat. Fact, he looked good running the offense. He looks good. Oliver Story, what's good, bro? Amtrak's Beast by the Pond, what's good, bro? Saul Cali, I see you in the building. What's good? All right, y'all. I'm going to tap the people in here. We got Pass about to pop in here. We got the Bleacher Report boss about to pop in here. Let's chop this up, gentlemen. Tapping y'all in now. Here we go. What's good? Bottom left, we got Pass. Very respected member to the chat. Bottom right, we got the VP, Bleacher Report boss. What's good, bro?
Always will be, baby. Always will be. I don't care about that, man.
So what y'all think? Let's start with pass, then we gonna go to Bleacher Report, boss. What do you think of today's win? What are your pros and cons?
Pros, I thought Kevin Porter Jr. was pretty good today. Cons, I would say I was disappointed by Rollins today, but he's not meant to be a lead guard. So I don't expect this to be consistent.
Right.
Plus, we didn't really have a ball handler today. Luckily for us, the Timberwolves also can't shoot, so we didn't have to worry about that. Because if they shot even just slightly better, we would have lost this game.
I agree. They shot 37%. That's the difference.
It was 37%.
I thought they did call timeout after Brook Lopez hit that
37%. And then Anthony Edwards 10 of 33 from the field. 10 of 33.
Yeah, because he's their only offense. There's no other offensive play. There's no other person who can make their own shots on that team.
Well, I agree. They had Cat, and they traded him away.
Same thing what we did. We have someone who has a ball handler. This apron's hurting a lot of teams, and they don't want to do it.
Correct. And Rudy Gobert is kind of like our Brook, except Rudy Gobert actually tries to rebound.
Rudy will try to rebound, but he is even worse than Brook offensively.
Offensively, he is worse than Brook.
Offensively, he is garbage.
He out there making layups like Angel Reese, just bopping it off the backboard rim, everything besides putting it in the hoop. But he found a way to do it today to us, though.
Ajax has a better offensive bag than Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, I agree. Ajax wasn't too bad today offensively. He's still passing up a lot of good shots. But
offensively, defensively. Look, considering that we didn't have our two best players, I'm not mad at this. I've been happy with the Kuzma minutes as of late.
Yeah.
Like every single game, I really haven't seen anything that I'm like worried about.
Right.
The one thing I was worried about is him not buying in, and he's been doing that so far.
Correct.
He's bought in. He's been rebounding well, which we needed for a long time. He pushes the pace a little better.
Aggressive.
We still have issues with pacing, but that's because our lead guys who are shooting afterwards Brook's still on the team, so like
right.
You're gonna have that
always
issue
play and Bobby. Yeah,
Bobby's not as bad because Bobby can at least run a little bit faster than Brook. But the main issue is Brook and Prince is probably like speed wise. Prince sometimes catches, sometimes he doesn't. He's like he's on and off with that. I don't know. Which is funny. Look, what's our next game? Against Washington, right?
Right, yeah. Washington, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that's when Chris supposed to be back.
Speaking of Chris Middleton, no disrespect to Chris Middleton. I'm just asking a question here. I'm not trying to start anything when I ask this question. Did Chris ever send any type of tweet or any type of message thanking the fans? Hold on 1 second, Bridget. Did he say anything out thanking the fans or anything of that nature?
I don't think he has tweeted anything for like 2023 though, to be fair.
But that's my point though. It's so many fans out here laying on a sword for Chris Middleton, saying how much they love Chris Middleton, and he's spitting in y'all face. He ain't even saying thank y'all for supporting him all this time, being patient with him through all these injuries. Low key, I feel I'm saying this. This is me saying it. I'm not saying nobody else on the panel. I feel like that's some sucker stuff.
I can all check this right now.
All the support we giving you and fighting for you, that's some sucker stuff. Somebody would have said something by now. Somebody would have said something, bro. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing. He can be mad. I get that. But don't be mad at the fans. The fans are the ones supporting you. I was kicking you out the door. You don't have to say nothing to me, but to the people that supporting you, you should be trying to be like, hey, thank y'all for supporting me, believing in me. Nothing. You see what Chris Middleton think about y'all? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just saying. I'm not starting nothing. I'm just speaking the truth. That's why y'all come here to hear the truth. That's the truth. Where is your swan song to the fans, Chris Middleton? Where's your thanks to the organization? Any of that? You didn't do none of that. Y'all fighting for somebody who don't even care about y'all. That's crazy.
I found Chris's last tweet. It's from January 2022.
Yeah, see?
I mean, January 2024, but it was on the 22nd, I mean.
But that's fine, but I still think this situation garnered some type of communication from Middleton, at least thanking the fans, at the least.
I mean, he doesn't really talk much at all on social media to begin with. It's not really Chris to begin with. Giannis does do it, but Giannis isn't the one posting it. It's someone else doing it for him. You could tell when Giannis posts it when someone else does the
does clearly, yeah. But that's the thing, though. Chris got too much money he done stole. He should have a publicist. Joseph Macbeth, that's the $1 million question. Doc has not explained to us why Sims isn't playing, and you clearly see Bobby and Brook can't move. I'm at a loss for words with Doc. Like I said, I'm cool on Doc getting canned in the offseason or willingly moving into the front office or general manager, whatever else. But I just don't feel with this coaching staff, I'm not seeing the leaps and bounds of improvement that I want to see on this team with all these great minds we have on the bench over there. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah, look, if Doc does move to the front office, I'm curious to see what the coaching staff is, what the coaching is like, who is available. Because Rondo, I don't know if do I want to risk having a rookie coach.
No.
We don't want to do that again.
Right.
I don't want to deal with that stuff again. I really don't think that's the ideal. Who is available? Vogel?
I'd rather try somebody new than retread if we go that route. And the other thing I want us to do that we didn't do before is to make sure if we're going to make any roster moves, to make sure that we address the coaching situation before we make roster moves so that that coach has the type of players for his type of system. I don't want us to go through the Adrian Griffin thing again. If that happens, I don't know if the Bucks will get rid of Doc. But I'm just saying if Doc walks away, that's what I would like to see happen. Maybe Darvin Ham takes over temporarily until we can get some. I'm just saying somebody the players are comfortable with. I'm just saying again. I'm not wishing this upon Doc. I'm just saying just observing his Neanderthal logic of rotations and his basketball acumen. I'm not confident in Doc. I'm not confident in Doc. Y'all might be. Yeah. I'm not confident in Doc.
He's been. I honestly think a few of these games we definitely lost because of Doc. Obviously, not all of them, because sometimes you just get outplayed. Simple as that. Like some games you just can't win because you just outbeaten. You're too old or some whatever it is. Games like honestly the Warriors game, even with Giannis out, I thought that game was winnable.
Thank you.
I think Doc was the issue there. You could have Doc's issue has always been with rotations since he's been in the league, where he will trust new guys. He won't really trust anyone who comes after the postseason. You look like Maxey when Maxey's been on that team since like 2018.
Right.
You didn't hear anything about him until like 2 years ago.
That's true.
And guess what? He didn't really start playing until Doc left.
Well, yeah, where he got the real green light was when Doc left. That's fair.
He showed a little bit of flashes because they are forced to play him. So they're like, oh, we'll see something here, and then next year he took a leap. But you can't really expect these players to go up if you don't play them. Like I've watched Jericho Sims to a degree, especially since he's in New York. So I do watch a lot of Knicks games. He's not great. Like he's not a good player. Let's get that straight. But he has the one thing that this team really needs, and that's athleticism.
Correct. Bingo.
And he's not he's okay perimeter wise. He's actually been better defensively this year than previous years, but he's still not great with it. Like it's hard to say if he's a plus or negative. It's hard to say if he's a plus defender yet, but he's been better this year, especially on the perimeter. So
I agree with that. Pronte said we may have a good bench now. I do think our bench will be much improved. Yeah.
The bench is better now. I think the bench is honestly even the starting. I feel like is better now because you have more options with.
I agree. No, I definitely agree with that. Hold on 1 second. King Kwame, appreciate the 199 super chat. Doc will talk like Brook with Shaq. Lucky win today. There was definitely some luck in favor that went our way. I definitely agree with that. You need a little luck though sometimes though. You need a little luck sometimes, Kid Kwame. But let's go to you, Bleach Report boss. How you feel about today, bro?
Man, it was really like the Bucks had in the first quarter. In the second quarter, they just was giving it up a little bit. I think they played Edwards great. They made sure they didn't give up the open lanes for him because he wanted to get in the lanes on him, forced him to do long shots he didn't want to do. Kuzma deserves more credit. Like that guy came in here, he's playing better basketball. Oh my goodness. He got the ball, shooting the ball, he's going in the lane, he's trying to create shots for everybody else. He's playing, getting the ball to his teammates. Like you said, Brook and Bobby, like and Brook, like, and sometimes Brook don't understand, like, you just can't just stand there. Yeah, I know Gobert is not that good of a shooter, but if he's in your face, all he's gonna do is dunk on you.
Right.
He's gonna let him just dunk on you. That's part
That's
got
all
mad
he
with
can
Brook.
do. That's literally
all he can
all
do.
that Rudy can do. He can't do anything else. You don't have to. If he's out more than 6 feet out the rim, he
You don't have
cannot
to
do
guard him.
anything.
Yeah, you don't have to guard him there.
Yeah, exactly. Just make sure he doesn't go in the lane on you. That's it. And it was just it was making a
Even
little
if he
bit too much.
does do that, even if he does
Yes.
go like drive to the paint, he's not good at that either.
Right.
No.
He's
just
very
as slow
limited.
as you.
He's extremely limited.
He's just as slow as you when it comes to doing that. He's good at lobs, and he's good at dunking. That's
Exactly.
it. He got paid money for that, and he's good at defense. Those 3 things he's good at.
I want to know why Sims ain't in the game yet. Like, I want to know. Like, they put Portis Jr. in the game. He played okay too. And
Facts,
I see
Gerard Tyler. Cat
You
has
know-
his biggest games against Lopez. That's an absolute 100 fact.
Cat's had a huge bump once he went to the Knicks, though.
Right.
He was not doing this in
Minnesota
at the Wolves.
Yeah.
I honestly think it might be because hometown stuff, because he's from Jersey. So when you play teams like this, those are the teams you usually watch growing up. Those are the teams you want to be at growing up.
Okay.
So you get a boost. Brunson is another good example too. I know where Brunson's from. Brunson's from mid Jersey.
Okay.
Okay, that did not know that. Great
information. A lot of these players are from Jersey. Look, if you see Kyrie, there's a reason why there's a huge thing about Kyrie coming to like the Knicks. Another guy from Jersey.
Okay. Y'all can't afford that. That's too much, though. Hey,
No,
Kerry, I agree with you. Porter Jr. played better than Rollins tonight. Definitely played better than Rollins tonight. Kevin Porter Jr. is showing you his upside. He definitely has upside, and I think once he settles down and gets a role on this roster along with Kuzma, they're really going to be assets. I really think that Kevin Porter Jr. is going to be a slept-on pickup for us. I like the little mid range. I like the change of pace. I like his game. I like his game. Go ahead, Bleach Report.
Me too. I was saying that going on, I see Jackson's men's going down a little bit more with that happening. They listen to us, but they didn't listen to us that much because they still got Brook, starting and not putting Sims in yet.
Look at on time. Isaiah Williams, Rollins may maybe losing some minutes to Kevin Porter Jr. It's looking obvious. It's looking.
Yeah, the fact that you haven't signed yet is kind of crazy to me.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. Right. Talk about that part.
There's two things. There's two things with that. It's either they are using up every single game that possibly can be used and then signing because you have time to do it.
Right.
It's not required to do it right now. Or they just don't want to sign him. It could be one of the two things, and they'll just sign him. They'll sign him when he's a free agent. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, but I think that the Bucks gotta take their time with it once Giannis comes back from that castrate. I was gonna say something, I'm kind of happy that Giannis is not playing this weekend in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
He needs rest, and the game is useless. I'm sorry, the All-Star game is just useless. I don't know why we do this every year. Nobody
plays format. It's another new format, so like they're just trying to get some stuff. Literally, the one time they changed the format, the only reason why it worked is because it's the same year Kobe died, so people wanted to take it seriously because of what happened. After that, everyone else stopped caring.
Facts.
It was that 1 year, just 1 year. It's just 2020. That's it. No one else cared after that.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm tapping in the legendary Mr. Cool. Hold on 1 second, y'all. What up, Mr. Cool?
He got something to say there.
Hey guys.
How you doing, Mr. Cool?
Let me start off right off top. I'm not sure what everybody else saw, but Kevin Porter Jr. needs to start.
I wouldn't go that far yet.
With Dame in the backcourt. That guy is a play. Listen, he was off the bench, second in rebounds. He got 5 assists today off the bench with 22 minutes play. If he didn't play tonight, we would lose this game. By the way, that's one of our best games of the season. It really is one of our best games. Go on the road, you're losing your 2 best players, your 2 all-star players, and you get the win against a very good team that's been playing well. Shout out to the fact that we got 2 guys playing who haven't even played together yet. Haven't even played with the other guys hardly at all. And you see what Porter was out there doing? Making plays, getting assists, getting rebounds. He has to play for us along with Dame in the backcourt. And now, I'm sorry, Jackson's got to go to the bench. Plain and simple. Rollins played horrible tonight. Horrible. His shot selections, I don't know what he was thinking about. Dude, you ain't that player. You ain't Dame.
You ain't that
Calm
guy.
down.
You ain't that guy.
Calm down. Rushing shots, forcing shots. I don't need that. Go out and just run the offense is your job. Nothing else. And my only big question for you guys, see what you guys think. Who's going to start when Giannis and Dame come back? Are we going to start?
I think Gary Trent is the ideal situation, only because he's been with the team the longest of them all. I don't trust Kevin Porter Jr. to start yet, only because he just got here. We have to see what he looks like with Giannis there. I need to see this all together when Giannis is there healthy, when Giannis and Dame are both playing together. Then I'll have my full judgment of this team. And not just for one game. I need it for at least a couple games. Then I'll decide who should actually start.
I would say this, Pazzo. My thing with Porter, though, I kind of like Trent just coming in and giving that instant offense off the bench. He just comes in and reads the whole floor so well, where to be on the floor, what to do on the floor, what we need out of him. He spaces so properly.
Great point.
He finds the right spots all the time. Man, he's solid off the bench. So that's why I would say him. But I agree, it's going to take some time for Giannis to get used to a guard that likes to handle the ball as much as he does. Because
he does not pass. He is very, very he does not like to pass. He's very selfish when it comes to the ball. I don't really see him. Kevin Porter Jr. He does not like to pass.
You saying Porter's selfish?
No, Kevin Porter.
Junior.
Because Porter had 5 assists tonight.
It's more so like his decisions when he should and shouldn't shoot. Because sometimes I don't mind it, but I'll give him some leeway because it is early. He's not used to the offense yet, obviously, and we haven't. I don't think we had a practice yet, right? We haven't had one yet. I don't think.
Probably not.
So we'll see after All-Star break.
He was thrown in the Lions' den tonight.
No, that I get. That's why I'm giving him a pass.
On the road. Huh?
That's why I'm giving him a pass because I understand. I'm a little concerned because he did that also during the Clippers too when he was there, where he took some shots that you probably shouldn't have taken. Sometimes he makes them, sometimes he doesn't, but it's not advised.
Well, here's my thing with his shots. Typically, his shots are not bad shots because if he's taking mid-range shots, it's easier for us to rebound out of those versus shooting bricks and long rebounds. So for him, he gets to that painted area. Man, he's going to have some opportunities to drop that ball up to Giannis a lot because he will dribble penetrate. We lack that.
We'll see.
We don't have a guy that dribble penetrate like that.
We need a little bit more time for Kevin Porter Jr., but I do think he will be an asset to this roster, guaranteed, and he's going to cut into some people's minutes.
The obvious thing here.
Think about this. Doc and the coaching staff put the ball in his hands to close this game out. He didn't go back to one of those starters. He said, you close the game out. He don't even know who his teammates are that well yet. He was putting the Lions in right then, and he delivered. I'm sorry. He needs to be starting right now. I ain't got time to waste. We only got how many more games we got left for the regular season? How many games we got left?
29?
20 something.
That's not very many games.
It's 20 or 30. It's not that much.
We have seen 30. Andre Jackson. We know what he can do. Put him on the bench. We'll use him when we can. But we got to get this guy comfortable with the regulars out there, man.
Honestly, yeah. No, I agree with him. You should send Andre in when, hey, you need someone to get a stop. the offense we need some energy out there, that's when you send him in.
And you guys talk about that last spot with Rollins. I think they're going to pick up somebody else, and they're not going to sign him. But I think they want to see how well Porter can play first. I think that's what they were seeing. Once they get to know they're comfortable with him, that's a wrap on Rollins too, probably. And they're going to sign another big.
Look at this comment right here. Hold on 1 second, Mr. Cool. Look at this comment. Curtis, appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Kevin Porter Jr. was the reason AJ Green got going. Distributing the ball. Great comment, Curtis.
I'll see a little bit further on, because it's too early. I don't trust him. I understand, you guys.
That's fair. It's only been a few games. That's a fair assessment, Pass. But fair. All we're saying is he's looking like a positive addition to this team.
No, he was good today. I'm not saying he wasn't good today. He was good today, but I still don't trust him. I think he was good today.
What don't you trust about him? What don't you trust about him? I'm just curious.
Other than let me look this. Let me get back to you on that, because I had something about it. I just gotta find it real quick.
Okay. All I want to say is that the Bucks right now need to focus on when Giannis Dame does come back, is how to tribute everybody else. I don't want them to just not have that habit of not passing the ball around and just watching Giannis go or watching Dame do his thing. They need to get the ball straight to everybody else at that point when they get all the guys back together. Because they can't get that habit on hero ball and trying to see one guy doing that. That's how Giannis got hurt in the first place. So our opportunity now is, once Giannis come back, is at least have him play 30 minutes, and that's it. We got to get back to him playing less minutes, because he playing so much, and now he's already got hurt with his calf strain already, and it's already, All-Star game. But like I said before, I'm happy he's not playing the All-Star game, because of use of the game, and he needs to rest. He needs to be in a Juliet chamber somewhere at home, and his wife taking care of him. That's all. You didn't see him tonight. I don't know if he did. I think he's back at home.
Daniel, listen. That's why Kuzma is going to be a big help. He can pick up some of those Giannis minutes for us. He plays that 4 nights. He pushes that ball, rebounds, gets the ball up the floor. He brings a lot of the dimensions that Giannis does as far as transition, rebounding, and pushing the ball.
And we got our small ball lineup. Hey, Giannis, we don't care what you're talking about, bro. If we want to win games, you're going to have to play the 5 a little bit, bro. That's it.
That's true.
And the reason I'm saying that, friends and family, the reason I'm saying that is y'all got to look at our record, not just against everybody, but against the teams that matter. I saw your comment, Gerard Tolliver. The Bucks are 0-8 against elite teams in the East. 0-8.
Okay, well,
we gotta find a way to beat a good an elite team in this back half of the season, just for confidence reasons going into the playoffs, because we're gonna have to play one of those teams.
I have another question: is Kuzma gonna start over Prince?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I think Kuzma's guaranteed to start. Where he starts is the question, though.
Okay.
Because
what
Prince Doc was saying about him.
Shots down.
Yeah.
You know how I am about shot makers. I love my shot makers.
What Doc was saying earlier about this also revolves around Sims. Is Doc was saying that he apparently thinks Kuz is another big. So you're not gonna see Sims ever, unless we are forced to play him, because it's garbage time. You're never gonna see that man. What was the point of signing an athletic big if you're not gonna play him?
But that's what I'm saying. We got to start holding Doc accountable.
Whoever's at those games, you gotta yell at Doc, hey, send him in, send him in, send him in.
My opinion, they're probably thinking Kuz can play the 4, so they got 2 4s and 2 5s now. Is how they'll look at it.
Not even the 4. They're considering him to play the 3, and then Bobby or Giannis plays the 4, and then Giannis at the 5 at one point. The only time they'll play Kuz at the 4 is if it's Giannis at the 5.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. They're going to rotate those 4 guys in the 4 and the 5. They're not going to bring nobody. They're not going to play anybody else. I don't think.
Yeah.
It's just because they probably don't feel they got time to develop a player and get him in the chemistry with the other players, so they know how he plays and all that. Because it takes time. You can see that even with Porter tonight. He sometimes didn't know what to do because he didn't know where guys were going to be on the floor. He's trying to read and figure things out. But to his credit, he did it. He did well. So I don't have anything else.
Okay.
Just
Go
want to
ahead.
give
What
that
you about
input.
to say, Bleacher Report boss? You had a retort for that?
No, sorry. I was gonna say that the Bucks at this week and right now, they go home, have those players that you just brought in, talk to them, show them film, do some little plays here and there. Because, like I said, the only person you probably gonna see go up to Milwaukee to All Stars probably Dame and at Jackson. That's about it. Probably Giannis probably gonna go probably just have some fun up there, but
he'll be there.
You
I think he's required to be there.
Huh?
I think he's required to be there. He just won't be playing. But they usually require you guys to be there. Even if you're injured, you still have to go there.
Okay.
Yeah, so just have the guys come in, talk to them, try to get all the all the stuff they need to get used to, because like once they ramp back up after this All-Star game, it's gonna be cracking, man. It's gonna be a lot of more games. You're gonna have to really get down. But like I said, this is a gusty win tonight. It was a really gusty win, and I'm happy that I'm just shocked that the Timberwolves didn't call timeout after the free throw that Brook hit. I thought they'll call timeout right there, and they didn't do it.
I don't know why they didn't do that.
That was poor coaching.
Yeah, that was just bad coaching.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. The General has entered the building. 78 Sports TV. The General was good. Anthony Edwards is the most overrated fake Jordan of all time. He like Bruce Lee. Kevin Porter Jr. is the goods, in my opinion. Yes, he whooped chicks, but bring me a ring and I'll act like I ain't see nothing. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
We gotta held him to some type of standard, man.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get a super chat. Appreciate the $10 super chat, 78 Sports TV. Appreciate you, LDBC. Oh my God. Appreciate you, bro. Go ahead, Pass, and we'll go to Mr. Cool and back to VP. Go ahead, Pass.
No, you can go on Mr. Cool real quick.
Go ahead, Mr. Cool. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, I was just gonna say that our defense was a lot better. I know they missed shots, but I think we really defended pretty well. I mean, I think we had guys out with our younger guys and some of the younger players now. They can move and get out and cover more space, contesting more shots. Our problem in the past is guys are too slow to contest a lot of shots from the other teams. Now we're getting out there a lot better. I didn't see that many wide open threes as we normally see. So we're making and that's why I think we should give our defense some credit tonight. The guys moved pretty good. Yeah, they didn't shoot well, but give our defense some credit too.
So, yeah, 37% that's really some bad shooting. 37%. But they're not a good shooting team, though. You know what? Minnesota's not a good shooting team.
Right. So we did our job, man. We got the W on the road.
Going into All-Star break, we got some momentum.
That's right.
Yeah, this was a fair game. They were injured. We were injured. We have neither team had excuse. Neither team can make that excuse.
Fact.
Honestly, they might be a little bit better with Julius injured, because you do not want that man playing with Ant. It does not work well.
Our injuries are bigger than their injuries.
No, our injuries are bigger. I'm saying if you were the Wolves, I would 100% try to get off of Julius Randle's contract ASAP.
Right.
I'm not keeping him for long term.
Right. Yes, sir. Well, I gotta go, gentlemen.
All right. Appreciate the legend, Mr. Cool, dropping gems on us as usual. Thank you, sir. All right. Appreciate you, Mr. Cool. All right, bro. Shout out to Mr. Cool, the living legend. Yeah, I'm proud of these dudes tonight, though. We played strong. And let's talk about the Gary Trent Jr. thing for a minute. It might be better for him to come off of the bench just because of the firepower. I don't know if we need him to start. I know this is a touchy subject. I get it, but he brings a lot of value coming off the bench. I'm going to start with Pass and go to the VP. Pass. Does Gary Trent Jr. need to start, or should he come off the bench? How is he best utilized?
It's so tricky because he works really well with Dame, obviously, because there's already that connection. And I saw him; he plays well with Giannis too. So it's hard for me to decide on which one he should be with exactly. I am kind of more so on the go in the middle, get good shooting and defense, and just play Green as a starter.
Interesting. So AJ Green?
Yeah, because HX is the best defensively, but he's also a non-factor offensively.
Right.
Gary Trent is your more consistent shooter because AJ has been a very okay. He's not been great this year. I mean, not this year, but like these past few games, he'll go back up afterwards. I don't know. It's hard because like I think it just depends on matchup. Honestly,
I think it's a difficult question. It's been the difficult question. We've been looking for
it's whoever's
a
matchup
shooting guard for years. We've been looking for a shooting guard for years.
It's matchup dependent. It's honestly just that. Like, who are we matched up against? Who should you start? Problem is, our coach is Docs. I don't know if he'll really think that far ahead.
True.
So
I just think it's an interesting scenario because I do like the energy and firepower that Trent Jr. is bringing off the bench. Maybe AJ Green isn't a bad option, and maybe we'll see how Kevin Porter Jr. performs over a decent sample size and see if he wants to throw his hat in the ring. But it's very difficult. I'm almost leaning Gary Trent, but then I'm just like, damn, the pop he gives us off the bench is much needed, and he can kind of dribble, kind of create his own shot. So that's what I'm saying. It's difficult a decision. What you think, Bleacher Report boss? Does Gary Trent Jr. start at the 2, or is it a Kevin Porter Jr. thing? Who should be our starting 2 coming out of the All-Star break?
Is this question when Giannis and Dame plays, or just in general?
In general, yeah.
I mean, it's like seeing in the chat, man. Like people are agreeing, people are disagreeing. It's really touchy, but
yeah, exactly.
My opinion, if I really think about it, what was our problem last year? Our problem last year was our bench. We had no bench last year, and it cost us a lot of games. But for me, I would just stick what we got right now. Have Prince play less. You can find a way to have Kuzma play in the starting lineup because I think he's going to be in the starting lineup regardless when Giannis and Dame come back. And keep Bobby on the bench, keep Trey on the bench, keep Green on the bench. We need that second.
So we're taking out Taurean Prince. We're inserting Kuzma.
Yeah, that's what I would do. But I'm gonna say we need that firepower for that second team because when Damian Giannis get above sit on the bench, you need some more scoring, and they can't afford to have all your stuff on the first quarter of the game. And you got your bench ain't really doing anything. And right now, I think Patricia put it up there, said that our bench was up 48-16 that she put up there. So I think our bench.
Hold on, let me see that. Shout out to Patricia. Let me find that.
Yeah. I think Patricia put that on there. I just saw that a second ago. That was pretty cool. She had that stat already. But that stat right there tells me right there that we need to just keep it where it is with the bench because we need those scores off the bench.
Hold on one second. What up, Cynthia? I ain't seen Cynthia in the chat in a little bit. What up, Cynthia Harris? Salute. Appreciate you tapping in. What up, Cynthia? Go ahead, Bleacher Report boss. I had to shout out Cynthia real quick.
That's that right when we was talking. I'm like, yep, that's there she is, man. Got the stats right up for us.
Right up, bro. Yeah, Patricia, stay with the stats. Salute to Patricia. Queens of the chat in general come with stats. They love to come with the numbers. They'll say something and then Peel spin the block with the receipts like, nah, this is why this happened. Salute to the queens of the chat.
Really
Stay with receipts.
Talk about the bench, I kept saying to myself, like, I can't get a touch. Like, we got to keep the bench together. But I'll trade Kuzma and put Prince on the bench. That's what I would do. I'll put Prince on the bench and have him start because if you give Giannis and Kuzma and they can both like drive the lanes or they can pass off each other, I'm telling you, Kuzma will get a lot of open shots. And you'll be like, oh, wide open. Where there's 3 right here? Like, he's going to be getting shots never dream of having in his whole career.
Hold on one second. Hold that thought, Bleacher Report boss. Pass, Bleacher Report boss. Robert Brooks. Green next to Dame is not good because Green can't help him get out of pressure. He lacks creation. That is a problem.
Yeah.
That is a huge problem. Salute, Robert Brooks. I see you. I'm paying attention to the comment. I see y'all. I know we got the smartest chat in YouTube. I already know. That's a great point.
Because he's trying to drive. Like, remember that time that both Dame and like Green was at the same spot. They ran to the same spot. We were like, what the heck?
But that's why I think Mr. Cool was saying Kevin Porter Jr. because he can create and dribble. It'll be harder to trap Dame with Kevin Porter Jr. because of his dribbling ability. He got a nice dribbling package.
I get that, but we also need shot creators off the bench. And
that's fair too. Fair.
That's the only reason. That's the main reason why I'm hesitant about that.
Okay.
He's also just got here.
Right. Fair.
So I'd rather him only come up. The main reason why I want him off the bench is because of that reason. I don't mind him. I do want to see what it looks like.
But that's a good point too, because we do need shot creators off of the bench as well.
I don't mind. I want to see what he looks like starting with Giannis. So I don't mind seeing that.
So are we done now with Ajax starting? Is Bucks Nation done with Ajax starting?
If he can give me more than 5 points a game, I don't think he's just a liability. I mean, honestly, I'm cheering for him to shoot the ball because sometimes when he doesn't shoot and he's like getting the ball, he's like trying to pass the ball, and they already know that he's not going to be a threat. And my thing is, if he can't score no points, no matter how good your defense is, you just a liability on the offense because you got 4 against 5, and you just being scared to shoot the ball. He has to shoot the ball.
Right.
Like, if he don't shoot the ball, I think he got to go on the bench. And then, like, I understand you want your bench to have the shooting, and that's what my only thing with him. It's like that's why I want Kuzma to start because somebody. I think if you're gonna have Prince and then Kuzma start, and you have Ajax on the bench, then I'll have Ajax come from off the bench a little bit with AJ Green because you know that he's gonna pass off AJ Green and do a little screen for him. But to me, it's just that we need more scoring from the starting 5 that's not Ajax on there. It's bothering me that he's not shooting more than he should be doing. He's only shooting like 3 or 4 shots a game and only getting about 5 points, maybe 6 points if that's the best case scenario. And we need more out of our starting lineup than just that all the time. So he's another guy that's making me upset more than Bobby and Brook because I feel like he can shoot the ball more, but he's not even trying to shoot the ball. That's my problem with him. Because gotta get the ball. He gotta start making some more rules on offense and not just stand there and looking like, I can't shoot the hot potato with the ball.
Right.
And not train guys that can do shots because he's starting to pass so much. The guys like, shoot, they getting the ball, they don't know what to do with it. But Kuzma need to get more credit for what he did. He just came in here and he is making his presence felt right now. And I think that once
that's a great point. We got to support Kuz, Bucks Nation. He is coming in playing well with really no experience with the team, the teammates, and I'm impressed with what I'm seeing from Kuzma, considering the position that he was put in and trying to fill the shoes of much loved former Buck and Chris Middleton. I think he's doing his best. Yeah, I see a lot of effort. Let me say that. I see a lot of effort from Kuzma. He's a little wild, a little crazy every once in a while, but I like the effort and the passion he's playing with. And especially, and I'm going to keep emphasizing this because we don't have a lot of people to do this, he puts pressure on the rim. Besides Giannis and Dame, he's the only other player we have that puts pressure on the rim. And you have to have that in today's NBA for fouls, for everything. And obviously you can see Kuzma's getting to the line as well. So that's going to be a benefit when Giannis comes back because Giannis is a free throw merchant. Dame is a free throw merchant. So you throw Kuzma in there, we can maybe get teams in trouble with just foul trouble to change the momentum and change the tides of games, depending how we play. I also think that Giannis is really going to have to look in the mirror and say how bad does he want to win, because if he wants to win really bad, there's going to have to be times that he's playing the 5. There's no way around it. For us to win against the elite, like those top 8 teams, we're going to need him to play some center because we're going to be at too much of a disadvantage with Brook or Bobby Portis at the center position because of their lack of movement. Now, if you got Giannis can move, Kuzma can move. That puts us at a completely different situation defensively, and I think it makes us better. But Giannis would have to buy into wanting to play center. And I think today's NBA centers are mostly Charmin anyway. It's not like they're physical. So I just don't see why Giannis is so apprehensive at playing center. It's not like we got Rick Smits and Patrick Ewing out here. I mean, we got Rudy Gobert, bro. What are you scared of? We got Rudy Gobert.
The centers nowadays are Yeah, the centers nowadays are completely different from when they were back in the day.
Right.
It's not those big, strong dudes that you
That's
see
what
there.
I'm saying.
Most of them are either stretch bigs or they're way too. They're old. They're just slow. One of the two. Sometimes both. Where you have a Brook Lopez, but majority of them are they're one or the other. They're either tall and skinny, but they're really good shooters and they're pretty mobile because they're thin, or they're on the heavier side and they just move slow. They stay in the paint. You don't get the in between.
Right.
Giannis is perfect for that.
Sorry, Patricia just asked, will Doc play Giannis at the 5? That's the question, she says.
He's been trying to. I think that's the reason why they got Kuz. The main reason for that is to force that more often. Because look, Giannis, you cannot play Brook against the Knicks. It's not possible.
It's not. That's all I'm saying. You cannot play Brook against the Knicks at all.
Do you want
really against the Cavaliers? He's not playable against the Cavaliers.
Cavs maybe. Cavs is tricky because Cavs is. It depends on how they have it placed. Because Kenny's a smart coach, so if he does a lot of switching and he switches, what's their young guy? Mobley, right? If they switch Mobley onto Brook, then yeah, it's a problem. I mean, not Mobley. Evan Mobley. But if Allen's on him, it's a little bit easier for Brook.
I agree.
So it really depends on who it is.
I have a question for you guys. Because when we talk about this, it brings me back to the 21 season, but it's to the Brooklyn series when Brook didn't play at all, and Giannis pretty much played the 5 against the Nets. Am I wrong? Did he play the 5 against the Nets?
Yeah, well, we also we had good wings at that time too because we had PG Tucker. That's the issue right now. Is our wings were before this Kuzma trade, our wings really weren't that good.
That's fair.
Prince isn't really a starter, like a starter wing that you would want to pick. He's okay at stuff, like he's good on the bench, but do you trust? He's not a good rebounder.
No.
Kuzma got 13 rebounds tonight.
Yeah.
That's why
Kuzma is active, bro. Kuzma is active. Like I said, he's a little wild, but I'll take it because of how active he is out there. Kuzma is really making, like you said, making his presence felt. I think Bucks Nation will be okay with Kuzma.
All those small things that we needed for so long, we finally got with Kuz.
Yeah.
The main reason why people hate Kuzma right now is only because they hear stuff from previous years because he was terrible in Washington. Again, everyone's terrible there because they don't want to play in Washington.
Exactly.
The only player who was good at Washington was Bradley Beal. And that's it. And John Wall. And as soon as they left, they fell off because they fell
off, right? Yeah, that was it. They had their run. That was it. That was definitely it.
Yeah, most of the people who hate Kuz is either people who are upset because we traded Chris for him. That's it. Majority of them because of that reason. If we traded
hold
Brook
on, I
for
gotta
him,
get this man
we traded
his
Bobby.
Respect. Hold on 1 second. Yes, Dre West, you were standing on Kuz. Some of us also were standing on Kuz. But yes, Dre West, I'm gonna give y'all flowers. When y'all say something I remember, I'm gonna give y'all flowers. Yes, you were standing on Kuz, Dre West. I agree. Monalando, what up, Monalando? It said facts pass a bit though. Yeah, hey, pass me up in here spitting, bro.
The thing is really just because a lot of people who want to miss Chris. It's really that simple. It's who they traded for is the main reason why they don't really like him.
Yeah, I think that's really it's personal instead of basketball.
Yeah, it's not really a basketball related thing most of the time. Some people can try to make the excuse like, oh well, he's shooting this back, he's shooting this back. Shooting that back is the first option on a team that doesn't have anything good.
Right. Facts.
I think like I told you, Amber, I gave people the morning, I gave people to heal and all that, but I'm done. Like, you want to win or you want to cry over spilled milk? You want to cry over that? Go ahead, man. Go have your fun. This is not no what happened with the Mavericks where they trying to protest outside. This ain't close. They ain't gonna be near that.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no protest outside of Fiserv 4. There ain't gonna be none of that. That's a fair point.
Not in the snow.
Only time
yeah.
Only where they'll look. They won't protest for Chris, but if that was Giannis who they just traded randomly, you don't think they'll protest?
Look,
there would definitely be a protest.
Yeah, that's the difference. Because that's them protesting for like Kyrie or something. No, that's essentially what the Chris thing is. No, I'm saying like if Kyrie got traded like all of a sudden randomly, right? And they were like Kyrie's been here for so long. Oh, he like did all this,
right?
But he was right. The Luka, it's the same thing. The Luka thing's closer to what if us trading Giannis. It's not the same thing,
right?
As the Chris. It's not even close.
I gotta put it like this: if Giannis got traded, John Horse had to move out of town, man. He got to he better be out of town.
Hold on, y'all. I like this comment from 414J. What's good? No matter who we put on the court, when we share the ball, we're dangerous. That is a great point. Great comment.
We don't do that every single game, though. We don't do that often enough. Is the problem.
But that's the problem. But that's the key. Whenever we win, what do we? The first thing that everybody runs to, ball movement. You can tell right away. And that's why I say when we get 30 assists, I already know that we won the game because that means it's ball movement. Assists equal ball movement. I see 30 assists. That means everybody was touching the ball and we should win. We haven't lost many games. Maybe 2 when we had 30 assists. Maybe 2. Otherwise, we're pretty undefeated. We're pretty unbeatable when we get 30 assists. When we're sharing the basketball like we're supposed to.
Yeah, if we move the ball like that every game, and that's why I'm afraid when Giannis and Dave come back, I don't want to be too the ball dominant. I want them to pass the ball around, get their points in, but also get their 20 shots in, like 15 or 20 shots, but also pass the ball. When they get 10 assists, I am happy. When Giannis get about 8, 9 assists, I am happy because they're passing the ball around. I want them to continue that once they come back, but I'm really happy that Kuzma is really finding his wave.
Mm-hmm.
And, I just think for everything with Middleton, but at the same time, Kuzma's giving us something we ain't had in a while. So that athleticism, we ain't had that in a while. Like somebody that's not Giannis going down the lanes was weird to watch. It was weird watching another guy going down the lane like that wasn't honest. Like I'm like.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Putting pressure on the rim. It's usually only Dame and Giannis that put pressure on the rim. And to be honest, it's only Dame really been putting pressure on the rim recently. Because he lost confidence because he wasn't getting calls. And he finally just figured out, like, hey, let me just keep doing it. At some point, they're going to have to call something.
Yeah. It's going to... Man, it was. I just kind of happy that we played against a quality player like Edwards. I mean, no, it's pretty much saying he's trash, but
he's a good player. Yeah, he's a good player.
He to me, he's just Bruce Reed show off. That's what he is.
Right. Let me get y'all last words. I'm gonna get back in this chat though. Let's start with Pass. We're gonna end with the VP on you, Pass. Here we go. He got something.
I'm gonna end this with some hating because I saw some stuff.
Okay.
This doesn't have nothing to do with us. I'll let you know this right now. This has less to do with some people like let's talk about Bud right now.
Okay.
Yo, Suns fans are pissed off at Bud right now.
Really?
What happened?
You know who he's playing right now? You know who he's giving a lot of minutes to?
Who?
He was on our team before.
Grayson?
It's not Grayson. No. The young dude who looked like he looked like a child, but not aged. You know who? It starts with the T.
Who?
He was here last year.
Torrey Craig?
No, Ty Washington.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, man.
He's playing that man 30 almost. He's playing that man 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, see, that's why we don't talk about Bud no more. That's crazy. What else you got though, Pass?
What's crazy is about that is like I don't know how they got worse with Bud than with Vogel.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Honestly, the team is about the same. You got a point guard. The point guard isn't great. Like Tyus Jones isn't really a starting point guard because he can't defend at all. But even still, you got off of Nurk and all this, and you still suck.
Right. So we could be in a worse predicament, Bucks fans. We could be the Suns.
What does that tell you about Bud then? Is it really the roster that's the problem, or is it him?
It was him.
We can talk a lot about that 21 ring. Look, our roster construction wasn't as bad as people thought it was in 2020. In 2020, 2021, 2019, it's really only been because of our coaching.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
For me, that I mean, for Bud just didn't want to change, man. Once he put Drew Holiday on the island of relevancy versus Butler like that, I was just like, come on, bro. Even when Jan's out, you don't do that.
At the end of the day, it was the right decision for us to move away from Bud. Bud couldn't get out his own way. That's just what it is. And Doc don't make no adjustments either like that, to keep it real.
Doc is at least gonna talk to these players and get them to like at least something buy in. There's one thing with Doc you can find is he's good with high end talent if he has like a good star duo.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
And he works well with like bad teams. If the team is bad, he can at least get one good game out of them.
One good game.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Game 5 versus the Pacers is a good example right there.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There we go. But hey, let's keep it on the Bucks business here. Hey, they can crash out over there. It is what it is. Let them crash out. We gotta win. We headed in the right direction. And
hold on
one second. Go ahead, Pass.
Yeah, I have a quick question for you guys. Do you know when we play our last game against the Knicks and the Cavs? Because I think that's the last two we have, right? We have one for each of them now.
Yeah, I believe so. Let me see here. I'm looking.
I need the time, especially for the Cavs one, because if it's late in the season, it won't even matter because the Cavs are just gonna probably bench everyone anyways.
We play the Cavs March 9th.
It's kind of late. How many games is that from now, though? It's like 10 games?
Yeah.
5 games? It's close. What about the Knicks? Is it earlier or closer?
The Knicks is March 28th.
Knicks, it might be more likely that they play everyone properly, because one thing, it's Tibbs, so he's not going to play his bench anyways.
And then we play the Indiana Pacers twice in the same week, March 11th and the 15th. Those would be important games off of playing Cleveland.
I don't even care about them anymore. I forgot they existed.
Hey, we can't take any team.
I know.
We gotta play Los Angeles again and Golden State again. We play Phoenix, Denver, New York, Atlanta. Hey, Bucks fans, y'all better tighten up out there. It's about to be a tough March. It's going to be a tough March.
Yeah. The teams we need to watch for is when we play OKC, because we want to see how good we are against the actual best team in the West right now.
Right.
The Cavs game, Lakers game, I kind of want to see, only because I wanted to see a Giannis versus Luka matchup again.
Right.
Lakers also don't play defense, so that's the one.
Appreciate you, Mount Orlando. Yeah, let's get them likes up, y'all. Appreciate it. Go ahead, Pass. Go to VP.
Yeah. What's the other one? Yeah, the next one I just want to see, because I want to see what if Doc will actually play Sims. Probably
right.
Won't, but that's the perfect team to play him against because he knows what they do.
True.
I don't know. It's getting late for me, so I gotta head out.
All right, appreciate you, but hold on, let's do it together. Go ahead, Pass. I said go ahead, Pat. Go ahead, VP.
Real quick, I just the Bucks got a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm just happy that we got this win. We're 29-24 after a 2-8 start. They came back and now in the fold, they're 5th seed right now. So I'm happy where they turned around, won the cup, and now they need to get to that next level after the second half and get to that next level now with Kuzma and Kyle Portis Jr. I think this team can really turn around even more and start piling up some games, but they got to play an A game and pass the ball around, and we got to just have some places to just play basketball. I mean, Doc needs to learn when to take out guys that not going to play, and then if he can't start Brook one game, put him out and start Sims or somebody something. I know he probably a long shot, but when you try to win a championship, feelings can't be in it. You gotta do stuff that's gonna make people upset too. But if you want to not take you out, you gotta do something. I remember coaches back in the day, they'll take you out and you get mad at the coach, and the coach looks at you, look, I'm trying to win.
Facts.
I don't like you get mad at me all you want. If you ain't doing what I need you to do, it you ain't gonna get in the game. I was taught that long time ago.
Right.
Little kid taught that. So go Bucks. Let's go get them next weekend, Thursday. Let's go. A week away.
Appreciate you, Bleach Report, bros. Appreciate you. All right, pass. All right, Bleach Report, boss. Appreciate y'all gentlemen tapping in. See y'all after All-Star break. All right, bro. Go. All right. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Go tap into homie Brandon here to give his take before we get out of here. All right, Brandon, what's good? Tell me what you think about today's game before we get up out of here, bro.
What's up, bro?
What up?
What's up, y'all? I was listening to what Mr. Cool, you, Daniel, Pat, what y'all been saying. I talk about who gonna be your starting shooting guard after the All-Star break. That kind of, I don't know about it, but that kind of make a tricky situation. I mean, y'all, we wanted me to be honest. I think Matt, JJ, 23 still come off the bench.
Okay.
We need off the bench and let Kuzma start the board.
Okay.
And here's my starting five. It's probably gonna be Portis Jr.
Okay.
Kyle Kuzma.
Okay.
That way, doing that as well.
So you want Kevin Porter Jr. starting at the 2? Okay.
That way, then bring Tory Prince off the bench as well. I'm on with Gary Trent Jr.
Okay.
Giannis, and we gotta see what Sim. We gotta play Sim at some point.
I agree. We got to see what he can do. I mean, why trade for someone that has the skill set we need and not playing?
That way, take a press off Brook.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my starting five, but that's who's starting five. Going forward, I don't know how that.
Okay. So how do you feel about Kuzma so far as an addition to the team, Brandon? So what do you think about Kuzma performance tonight?
I get Kuzma good. That boy, that like 4 games already in
No,
for him.
no, 2 or 3. Yeah, 2 or 3. Yeah.
Hey, he coming in he's finding ways to fit in.
Right.
Now,
Rebounding, distributing the basketball, taking it to the hole. He's bringing a lot of good things to this roster.
right.
He's bringing a lot
Also,
of good things to the roster.
right. Also, I just want to see what Kuzma can do with Damian Lillard.
Right.
So, we're going to definitely have to see. We definitely have to see it.
Right.
Watch out for it.
Absolutely, Brady. So we
Also,
got the All-Star break coming up now. So I'm glad that Giannis and Dame are gonna get some rest, and we need to come out this second half strong because again, March is no joke, y'all. After I get done talking to Brandon, I'm gonna show y'all that March schedule because y'all need to understand how serious this is with the Bucks in March, for real. But go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead, finish up, Brandon.
I think we need to start talking about AJ. What we're gonna do with AJ?
Nothing. He gonna have to figure. It's not what we're doing; it's what he's doing to
Now,
himself.
I'm thinking the Bucks need to finally see that we like his defense, yes, but he's a liability on offense.
Agreed. I agree with you.
So I'm thinking that we Well, I think the Ajax can come off the bench, but I don't know how that's gonna work. But we got Cook with me. We got Cook with that off.
Right.
Let the news edition keep learning, keep growing, keep finding the way into the system, into the routine, and let Giannis rest, let Dame rest,
Right.
let everybody, so we can come out guns blazing.
There we go.
But,
Appreciate you,
so,
Brandon.
yeah. Also, the Luther families win. They one game at a time, y'all. So we gonna be right at it after All-Star break.
There we go.
Let's keep this momentum going. Let's keep this win streak going after the All-Star break.
All right. Appreciate you, Brandon. All right, Brandon. So this is what I wanted to show y'all real quick, just so y'all understand why I keep stressing March. Look at March 1st, all the way through. Dallas, Atlanta, Dallas, Orlando, Cleveland, Indiana, Los Angeles, Indiana, Oklahoma City, Golden State, Los Angeles, Sacramento, Phoenix, Denver, New York, Atlanta. That is a hell of a gauntlet for March. We're going to have to tie our shoes up tight for this March stretch. This is a lot of teams, quality teams, friends and family. So we got to get ready. That's why I was emphasizing so much in February for us to get these wins up while the schedule is a little softer, because March ain't no joke. It ain't no joke at all, as y'all can see. But I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. It's getting late. Your boy tired from moving that snow today. Appreciate all y'all tapping in. Appreciate all the support. We grind here. We go live after every game. You see the community. You see the link in the chat. Put it in your browser. It'll ring on the live. I'll tap you in. You can say your piece or say your piece from the chat. We get to most of the comments. Like I said, this is a family and friends environment. This is a real Bucks community that we have right here. I hope y'all are enjoying the content. If you are, please hit the like button. Much appreciated. All right, now I'm done with my spiel. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just got done discussing a tough, hard-fought win for the Milwaukee Bucks in Minnesota versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. No Dame, no Giannis, and the Bucks said no problem. Bucks win 101-103 in a tight one. Kyle Kuzma and Gary Trent Jr. led the way. I'm proud of this team to beat a pretty much fully staffed Minnesota Timberwolves team on the road. Let's keep supporting this team. Hold on one second. What you got? No strays. Kyle Kuzma's all fun and games until he waves off Giannis and bricks a game winner. Just wait. It'll never happen, no strays. He's not crazy. Damn, that was hateful. Damn, that was hateful. Oh, peace and love. Shout out to Gibson Nicholas. Peace and love. And Tehran for the Bahamas. All right, y'all. Let's play the music. Go. Y'all so wild.